Hey, Soul fam, psychickami here. I wanted to pop on today and talk with you about a follower's question around pent up emotions, what you do with them, how to heal them, how to let those things out. So, pent up emotions are oftentimes emotions that were not allowed to be expressed or processed in the moment that they came up. And so, let's say you got super sad about something, but maybe it wasn't the appropriate time to have a cry. You're at work, you're in front of other people, whatever it is. And so instead of processing that emotion, you just kind of let it sit and stay in your body and get pent up. There's a lot of different ways it can happen. That's just one example of which. How do you know that you've got pent up emotions? A really big indicator for pent up emotions is reacting inappropriately. So you're irritated, you're frustrated, whatever it is to the situation. The reaction does not meet the situation. Usually it's triggered by overwhelm, things like that. Another sign of pent-up emotions is trouble sleeping, frequent fatigue, headache, stomach ache, muscle tension. Feeling emotionally numb and disconnected is another really big sign for pent-up emotions. This says that we've just got too much going on and we can't handle anymore. We can't process anymore. Instead of feeling it, we're just going to put it on a shelf. Mood swings, feeling overwhelmed, all of those things are indicators of pent up emotions. And so, guys, what do we do? Now that we know that we probably have some pent up emotions, I do for sure. What do we do? Acknowledging your emotions and the very fact that they're there is step number one. Step number two is finding a safe space for you to let them out. And that can look like a couple of different things. It can look like talk therapy with a therapist, a good friend, coupling with a light worker such as myself to do shadow work, letting things out. Having a safe space is number one. Number two is allowing yourself to feel. And that's the problem with pent up emotions is that we are, often scared of them. By the time that we actually get an opportunity or create space for them, it's scary because there's a lot in there. It's very backed up and it can be an overwhelming process. And so allowing yourself to feel is another way to work through pent up emotions and not just allowing yourself to feel. I want to go a little bit further than this. Allowing yourself to feel without judging, giving yourself permission to say, I'm experiencing this emotion. It's neither good nor bad. It's just an experience that I'm having. That's really important. Practice emotional expression so that we don't get backed up to begin with. That's kind of the point, too. Once we've begun the process of working through our emotions and letting things out, not creating more problems for yourself is part of the process to healing pent up emotions. Meditation and breath work can also help you. If you're not familiar with the vagus nerve, VAGUS, I believe that's how it's pronounced, is the nerve that runs all the way along your back. That's where we store a lot of our emotional nervous energy. Meditation, practicing yoga, things that particularly stimulate that vagus nerve, cleaning your ears do that, gargling does that. Things that stimulate your nervous system in a way that feels good can help it to release pent up emotions. Establishing boundaries is also another really great way to not only deal with some of these emotions, but to again stop more of the pile up from happening. So, I want to know out there if you feel like you have pent up emotions. I've certainly dealt with this throughout my lifetime, and I think I still struggle to deal with it simply because I feel bad. I don't want to hurt people's feelings. All of those kinds of codependent things in me have led to 50 years of pent up emotions that I'm still struggling not to just deal with the past ones, but also to meet the present ones in this moment so they don't continue to get backed up. Let me know what you think about this, and you all my very best.